That's where I'm going before I turn around and head back. Gotta make it quick because the storm's coming in and I don't want to get stuck in a lightning thunderstorm. Well, good morning. It's about 3:45 a.m. I couldn't sleep, so I thought maybe I'd just go for a short little hike. All right, so here we go. Good morning. All right, so here's a really good water source. So pretty. All right, let's keep going. Okay, water crossing number 2. There's a lot of water. A lot of people were not able to make it yesterday because it's been raining and the water levels are all really high. I've noticed too, even in my Palisades hike, it made it much more challenging for sure, especially near the glacier. Okay, made it to Lone Pine Lake. It's 6:05. I think it started around 4, so we've been at this for about 2 hours. Gone up 1,700 feet elevation gain, and we're 3.25 miles into it. So. So I'm not alone today. Here are some of my fellow hikers. They seem pretty content to be hiking with me, although they're kind of slowing me down a little bit. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to hightail it from here. I'm on the schedule. I know you guys don't have a schedule. Okay, so we reached the outpost camp. Gotta find a way to cross over this stream. And there's a sign right over there. And up that side of the mountain there is Mirror Lake, not too far away. Right now it's 2 hours 45 minutes into it, 4.25 miles, 2,050 elevation gain. So let's get over the stream without getting wet, would be great. And we'll keep on going. Okay. All right, so I've arrived at Mirror Lake. It's taken about 3 hours, 15 minutes, 4 3/4 miles, and approximately 2,300 feet in elevation gain. So let's keep going. Oh my gosh, that's Consultation Lake right there. Wow, that was completely covered in snow on May 1st when I was here. So beautiful. Okay, so we're 5 hours into it. We're at trail camp, 12,000 feet, gone 6 3/4 miles. So beautiful. Looks so different without all the snow from the May 1st hike. Okay, so we're a little bit above trail camp. 5 hours, 20 minutes into the hike, approximately 7 miles, 3,600 feet in elevation gain, and headed over towards the switchbacks up to Trail Crest. All right, progressing along the 99 switchbacks. I'm out of water, so I'm really thirsty. I need to get some water. So this is a good source. It's running. It's coming from the snow melt up above. So take a water break right now, and then see if we can make it up to Trail Crest. It's going to be a long day for sure. Wow, that's literally the best water I've ever had. Okay, they said to be down from this part of the mountain in the early afternoon as a thunderstorm's coming. I could already see the clouds moving in. So I'm not sure how much further I'm going to be able to go. Trying to figure out a good turnaround point. The storms were crazy. I've talked to several people on the way up, and it was just absolutely a nightmare there. So yeah, not able to go the entire way today. Thunderstorms. There's been crazy lightning and thunderstorms last couple of days. people had like medical emergencies, and ranger had to go rescue some people, and people were fleeing for lower ground. Crazy. I heard all the stories going up, and it was just unreal. It was really frightening from what I've heard. Even these rocks were tumbling, these boulders were tumbling down the canyons like a rock slide. And they said the crash of the rocks, the sound of it was just so eerie and so scary. So anyways, just keep going up a little further. There's a storm coming soon, so I'm gonna have to turn around and go back. Okay, made it to the cables. Let's keep pushing forward. Might be able to make it to Trail Crest in time before the storm comes in. It's getting kind of questionable. We're about 7 hours into the hike, gone 8 miles, gone 4,250 feet elevation gain approximately, and we're near 12,800 feet. So let's get going. These 99 switchbacks are no joke. Okay, apologize for the heavy breathing. There's oxygen deficiency up here for sure. Close to 13,000 feet now. Okay, if you're wondering what it looks like at 13,000 feet, and some of are in the highest mountains in the lower 48. Here you go. And straight in front of me, covered by all those clouds, is Mount Whitney, the single highest peak in the lower 48 at 14,505 feet. Okay guys, this is what it looks like at 13,035 feet after 7 hours, 8.5 miles, and 4,600 feet in elevation gain. So there's a storm coming, so I'm trying to get to the top of the switchbacks, 99 switchbacks. So I thought the boulders at the glacier were bad. What do you think, Paul? Those were pretty big. The only difference is that there's an actual trail here, which makes it so much easier. At the glacier, it was just a field. There was no trail. You had to figure out which way to go on your own. You kind of had to trailblaze, and I wasn't sure exactly where I was going or what I was looking for. I mean, I was looking for a glacier, but I didn't know what that would look like. I should have checked that out before I went. Okay, so we're at approximately 13,500 feet. Again, we started at a little under 8,400 feet. We're like 9 miles into it, probably about 7.5, 8 hours. We're going up the 99 switchbacks. I got a feeling I'm pretty close to the 99 right now. And again, the thing about doing 99 switchbacks upwardly, you have to do them downwardly. So if you really think about it, cumulatively, that's like 190 switchbacks. So anyways, trying to get to Crestview, and then I'm going to turn around and come back. There's a storm coming in. There's been massive storms lately, really scary stuff, people fleeing emergency rescues and stuff like that the last couple days. So I got like maybe an hour before I got to get off this mountain. The highest single peak in the lower 48 is right in front of me. It's Mount Whitney at 14,505 feet. You have to take that ridge right there, walk along the ridge like a mile or two to get there. But there's no way to do it today. It's too late in the day, and as you can see, a storm is moving in and the summit is completely engulfed in clouds. So we're just going to go up here to Trail Crest, take a look down, turn around and head back there. That's where I'm going before I turn around, head back. Gotta make it quick because the storm's coming in and I don't want to get stuck in a lightning thunderstorm. See right there. I'm at 13,600 feet right now. I started a little shy under 8,400. The storm's moving in much faster, so I need to get over to that little valley right there, that little V, and then turn around. Yeah, that storm's rolling in. Shoot, that storm's coming in and I'm gonna have to walk through those clouds. Literally the highest mountain in the lower 48 United States. There we are, Crestview, I made it. That's a major milestone for me. There's a marmot. Okay, because of the lightning and thunderstorms, I got to get back now quickly. I'm about 8 hours into this 9 miles, 5,200 feet elevation gain, and I'm at approximately 13,600 feet. This is awesome. This is the divide. Over here is the Sequoia National Park on the right. I think that might be Guitar Lake. I don't know what it is, so I'll have to check it. But the storm is coming in, and that's why Whitney Summit all the way. I'm only like 2 miles, 1,000 feet from the highest point in the lower 48, but it's not happening today. I should have already been headed down the mountain an hour ago, but it's okay. I think I'll be fine. I'll move quickly. Okay, seriously, this time I gotta get back. A storm's coming. Lightning and thunder. It was pretty treacherous the last couple of days. People had like emergency medical. People were fleeing for lower ground. It was pretty bad. And here we go again. It's starting to get cloud cover, and now I'm gonna have to traverse down this trail in this All right. Really, this time I really got to go. Storm's coming in. As you can tell, Mount Whitney's over there. You can't even see it now. And those are the 99 switchbacks that I have to go down. I just came up. So 9 miles to the car. Let's go. All right, it looks like we're doing the 99 switchbacks in the clouds. We're at like 13,600 feet. The switchbacks will drop me down to 12,000 feet at trail camp. Then it should be pretty straightforward from there, but now I'm doing these switchbacks in the clouds. So it's 9 miles to the car. All right, let's get going. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, headed back to the car. It's going nicely. So much easier going down. This part is really nice. The trail's pretty clear, but it'll get rough again for a little while. It'll be on and off. So just keep on going on the 99, down the 99. Okay, the descent seems to be going pretty quick. The clouds cleared a bit, so that's good. But still got a long ways to go. Not even halfway down the switchbacks yet. I need to get to the cables, I think, to be almost halfway. There's this incredible 33-year-old girl with trekking poles. She's like Spider-Woman, just jamming down. She's right down there in front of me. Here goes my Spider-Woman. She's jamming. Oh my gosh. She's 33 and she's fit. She's kind of petite, but she's a courageous young one, I'll tell you that much. She had the scare of her life last night when the storm came in and blew her tent down, and some other hiker had to bring her in her tent, and it was hailing and thunder and lightning and boulder slides that made this horrendous sound, that just a horrible sound that was scary, is what people described to me. So yeah, there she goes. There goes Spider-Woman. Oh my gosh, I could see little people in a tent or two down at trail camp. Oh my gosh. It doesn't look like that far away, but it still is. Oh dear. What did I get myself into? Okay, I see a couple tents and some small little ants that are people. That's trail camp. I know that once I'm there, I'm at 12,000 feet and about 6.5 to 7 miles back to the trailhead. So gosh, still got kind of a long ways to go. Wow, it's hard to believe I was all the way up there just a while ago. Anyways, making good progress down. I'm almost to trail camp, 12,000 feet, 7 miles to the car. Thank God I haven't come across any water in a while, and I definitely need some. So I'm going to stop here, filter some water, and then get going. Once I get to trail camp, I'll feel so much better. I'll feel like, okay, I can do this. Trail camp. Oh my gosh. The people are looking bigger now. Good morning from the Whitney Portal. This has been my home the last couple of days. I hiked the Mount Whitney Trail yesterday, went up to Crest Trail and back. It was absolutely amazing. Took me about 14 and a half hours. I went 18 and a quarter miles and I did 5,400 feet in elevation gain. So let's get back on the road. All right, so as you can imagine, it's been quite an eventful last few days. I did 2 absolutely amazing and epic hikes, each only one day apart from the other. The first was the Palisade Glacier hike. This took me approximately 13 hours to complete. I covered 17 and a half miles and climbed a little over 4,700 feet. It was one of the most beautiful and scenic hikes I've ever done. It was a fairly moderate hike, that is until I got to within a few miles of that glacier, at which point it became really, really rugged terrain. The boulder field at the glacier was absolutely insane. It was tremendously difficult and time consuming to navigate and even involved a bit of trailblazing. The second hike was the Mount Whitney Trail to Trail Crest. This hike is absolutely epic and breathtaking, figuratively and literally. It starts at the Mount Whitney Portal at the trailhead at a little bit shy of 8,400 feet and climbs to a bit over 13,600 feet at Trail Crest. It took me 14 and a half hours to complete, 18 and a quarter miles, and I gained 5,400 feet in elevation. After the hike, I decided to spend the night at the Whitney Portal at high elevation where it's much cooler. It was just way too hot down in the valley below near Lone Pine to sleep in a car. So right now I'm headed into the city, back into the city. I have an appointment in a couple days that I have to go to, and then we'll see what's next. Okay, so on the road again. It's a Friday afternoon. It is just way too hot in the city. I gotta get out. It's very difficult to sleep at night when it's this hot, when it's in the 90s, and it gets much hotter in the car, right? So anyways, I decided I have to be back Monday morning for an appointment at 9 a.m. So I'm just gonna head out to the coast for Friday and Saturday night, just to be able to sleep in a much cooler environment. So I'm going to do that, and then visit a friend while I'm out there, and then come back to my appointment Monday morning, and then head back out to the Eastern Sierras to do my Mount Whitney summit hike. And then after that I'll probably end up going up to Mammoth Lakes, where it will also be much cooler. So that's the general game plan. This is called escaping the heat in the summer. Just gotta find either coastal areas or high altitude. So for the next couple days, we'll go over to the coast, and then after that we'll go into the high altitudes. And hopefully this next week the heat wave will pass. We're at here on the third week